I went for a little drive with my friend Kaz, and we were praying together in the car. I was kind of chatting to her about some of the things I'd been pondering about in Jonah, and she was praying for me. And as she was praying for me, suddenly, out of nowhere, I hadn't been thinking about it, this scene from Only Fools and Horses popped into my head. And I felt like, I think God might be speaking to me through this. Now, hands up if you've seen Only Fools and Horses. I know some of you were familiar with it, yeah? Quite a few of us, nice. So the two brothers, Del and Rodney, life is sometimes a bit hard for them. There they are. But they really care for each other. There's also a lot of like bickering and stuff, but they do care. And this scene that popped into my head is this one. And Rodney, who's on the right there, he's going through a bit of a tough time. Actually, yeah, things are quite difficult for Rodney at this time. His wife has just had a miscarriage, and he's not coping with it very well. His way of coping at the moment is going out every night and drinking a lot, and he's not talking about it. He's not coping. And his brother, Del, he knows that Rodney needs to start talking about it, but Rodney won't. So what Del does is he gets Rodney into a lift, and he fiddles with the buttons so that the lift breaks down. Rodney doesn't know that's happened. And so they end up sat down. They can't go anywhere. They're stuck in this broken down lift. And so eventually, Rodney starts to open up. And he starts to talk about what's happened. And obviously it's emotional and it's painful. But he's telling Del about it. And Del says to him, you can't run away in a broken down lift. And that was kind of the line that I had in my head as we were there praying. You can't run away in a broken down lift. Now, Jonah, he ran away, didn't he? But you can't run away in a broken down lift. And I felt like God was inviting me and saying to me, you need to get into a lift with me. You need to come. You need to stop running away. You need to come into a lift and tell me.